What's good? What's up? Another video, man. Y'all like, damn, another one? Yeah, another one, man. You know, I got to get y'all the scary gameplays, and I got to get y'all the reactions, man. I got to stay consistent every week, too, bro. My bad for these late drops. The video that y'all seeing right now was supposed to be dropped yesterday. The video that y'all seen a little bit ago, the little scary gameplay that I dropped, that was supposed to be dropping on Friday. So I really, really want to apologize for that. Today, man, we got predator teacher exposed by teen's secret diary. Predator teacher, man, exposed by teen's diary. So, I think the teen was writing in her diary or something. Like, yeah, this what he doing to me. And then the nigga just didn't care. He got exposed from it. I don't know. We gonna start doing these crime videos, though. Every, week. Or just a reaction in general. Whatever y'all want me to react to, I'll react to it. I seen y'all fuck with the last reaction video a lot. So I'm gonna keep them going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got some crime. Let's do it, man. Police, predator's teacher exposed by teen's secret diary. So the teacher, that's the teacher. Exposed by teen's secret diary. Let's run it, man.
It was apparently a teenager's diary entries that started a police investigation that culminated in her teacher's arrest just days later. We're taking a look at the high school educator's arrest and the evidence that Florida prosecutors say they've gathered against him. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Law and Crime, man. Let's run it.
A Florida high school choir teacher has been behind bars for...
A high school choir teacher? Man, you gotta watch them choir teachers, man.
Accused of sexual battery against one of his students. And we obtained the body cam footage from Northport police showing...
Damn, they got footage on your ass? You cooked, buddy.
Midsummer being detained outside the school on March 24th. Take a look.
Man, that's by my birthday, too. My birthday, March 27th, y'all. My bad. Yep. This nigga look like a creepy-ass nigga.
Alright.
Nigga look like he in a straitjacket.
Search you one more time before you get my... Alright. Just so you know, your phone is going to be coming with us. It's going to be taken for evidence, okay? Just so you're aware. Easy. Alright. Hop up in here.
Take his ass away, man. That bitch ass nigga out here.
It's easier if you sit in the car with your knees pointed towards the front door, or towards the side door, like here. If
you got hey dudes on, bro.
In that way, kind of lean on your shoulder.
No disrespect to whoever like hey dudes out there.
The most comfortable, but it'll do for a little bit, all right? Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But that's only part of it. According to a warrant, Summer had reportedly been sending inappropriate text messages to one of his students, a teenage girl, which allegedly escalated to him touching her in his classroom. According to the court,
how did that happen?
The 51-year-old was hit with 6 charges.
Damn.
Sexual battery upon a person 12 or older but less than 18 by a person in familial or custodial authority. That is a first-degree felony. 3 counts of an authority figure soliciting sexual conduct with a student, which are second-degree felonies. By the way, look how specific these charges are. The fact that the legislature had to create laws specifically targeting those in authority positions or familiar relations just shows you what kind of world we live in. Also, there's 1 count of unlawful use of a communications device, 1 count of harmful explicit communication to a minor. Both are third-degree felonies. Serious case, right? Serious case.
Yeah, man.
And because of how serious these accusations are, Summer was denied bond. He's been detained since the early stages of this investigation.
Denied bond. Okay, but man, I heard that shit wrong. I heard that shit so wrong. I thought they gave him a bond and shit, like they wasn't not gonna give him one or something. I don't know what the...
So I want to take you through this case. I want to take you through what the victim claims happened, what was going on behind closed doors, according to her. Now, the warrant states that a Northport officer responded to Northport High School after a report of a relationship between a male teacher and a female student. The apparent victim was waiting to speak with the officer in the principal's office accompanied by her parents. The girl's father apparently told the officer that earlier that day, he had gone into his daughter's bedroom and found her journal, that he began reading parts of it and realized...
Hey, how y'all feel about that, man? I totally understand what's going on, like the whole situation. Like, if he didn't do that, they wouldn't have probably found out about what's going on. But how do y'all feel about that, man? Like, yo, especially a dad and a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would assume my daughter would be writing about, you know, some personal shit. Like, it's her diary, you know what I'm saying? I mean, good thing he went through it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, how y'all feel about that? Like, as a dad, or y'all, or, you know, dads out there, whoever, you know, plan on being a dad, or do you plan on, I mean, do you see yourself going through your daughter or your son's diary? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I good thing he did. Once again, great thing that he went through it, because she probably wouldn't have said shit. But I'm saying, like, just going through her shit at all, is that kind of, y'all think that's kind of weird, or am I tripping? I don't know. I mean, I don't say it's weird. I mean, but then again, it is your daughter. And, like, I mean, I guess whatever she can say to you, but not even, because, like, you know, she probably got her own little, you know what I'm saying? And she did, you know what I'm saying? Good thing you found out, but it's just like, you know, she could have been talking about a boy or, like, anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything personal type shit. I mean, you know, that's just kind of how I see it. So I probably wouldn't have went through it, just, you know, it's my daughter. I mean, it's my kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to know a lot about my kid. I'm supposed to know. But, like, it's still, at the end of the day, it's privacy. It's a diary. No.
She was describing a sexual relationship with her chorus teacher, David Summer. This one's shocking. According to the warrant, the girl's parents immediately pulled her out of class to get to the bottom of what was going on. And it turns out that when word came that she was being released from school, Summer was reportedly right in the middle of assaulting her. The warrant says the family spoke in the parking lot. Quote, he stated he asked her if anything else has happened between her and David that was not inside the diary. He said she told him that today David had physically touched her again, but this time he put his hands down her pants. Wow. So at this point, they all went to the principal's office to report what the teen said was going on, and the police were contacted. And according to the student, she and Summer started texting in the summer of 2025 after she attended a camp with him. He got her phone number. What she said happened next is something, you know, if these allegations are true, we see time and time again. She claims they had regular conversations about normal topics, but that eventually it shifted to discussions of her sexual experiences. We call that grooming, if these allegations are true.
I mean,
and after the teen made her allegations on...
Why are you even... Why, bro? I mean, I get he's a weirdo, but, like, come on, bro. Like, why are you even talking about that? And then, like, for the girl, bro, like, if it... Bro, come on, bro. I honestly feel like this shit shouldn't have even went that far. From as soon as he started asking you about shit like that, why are you even... You know what I'm saying, bro? Why are we even going through this, my nigga?
24th, the Sarasota School Board police detained Summer, and then they turned him over to the Northport Police Department. Investigators say that he refused to provide a statement, but a judge had signed a warrant for, quote,
my bad, y'all,
body standards, such as fingerprints, and after that he was released. But then you go to 2 days later on March 26th,
one day
and
for my birthday, y'all. One day
responded to a local law office.
One day for my birthday, man. My bad.
To take this guy into custody.
Hi. Oh, geez. There's a bunch of us. Can you have David Summers step out here?
Can you give us 5 minutes? I'll bring him right out to you.
You got 1.
3?
No. 1. Either that or we're gonna have to come back and get him.
Okay. Thank you.
Were they not trying to get him or something? Hold on, my keyboard not working, y'all. I'm trying to fix my...
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Spin around for me. Just put some palms together like you're praying. It's a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
A bit more comfortable.
Yeah, okay, okay.
You don't have anything else on you, bud? Okay. All right. Let's take a walk down.
Okay. All right. He already know what the fuck is going on. He already know. He don't even gotta ask questions. Why am I being detained? He already know why the fuck he being detained.
Sorry.
Thank you.
That's just sad, man. Shit's sad, man.
He's a pussy.
Careful with the stairs and then try to walk in front of you.
Yeah, I got you.
That's not me, y'all. Yeah, this peaceful ass detaining, man. They peaceful as hell with this shit, man. It was a nigga that they would have killed the nigga. Real.
Just gonna get right here, this black truck.
If it was Gideon, hey, Gideon wouldn't have been too light. Yeah, y'all been seeing Gideon with this shit, man.
I'm just gonna search arrest you. I know I paid you now, but.
I thought they was gonna uncuff this nigga. I was like, are they really gonna uncuff him, bro?
What you're playing with your car? Okay. Is your back seat open? At least for now. Or do you have a bunch of stuff in the back?
This nigga looks like a creep, bro. Look at his face, bro. This nigga just looks like, just ugh.
Okay. Actually, hey, Mills, you're good. So, obviously, you understand why we're here. Appreciate you not doing anything wild.
Yeah, he knows. That nigga know.
If you want to switch cars over. Yeah.
You want to? I mean,
Yeah, then we'll switch cars over. We'll just come aside.
Oh, so they did uncuff him. I mean, he's cooperating. He's cooperating, you know.
These are a little bit more comfortable for you, too, anyway.
yeah, as in a little bit more space. You confirm? You want to head and confirm?
I think. Okay, wait. They double cuffed. Did they double cuff this nigga?
There's nothing to confirm. It's just us. I haven't confirmed yet.
Do you have anything? Calling
This seems boring to me. It don't look like they finna do shit.
You show all the segments on 1017. It's 766 Hudson Avenue in Sarasota. Yeah, 1015. Good for one.
What's that? Can I go back to the just
Temple, Hudson Avenue, Sarasota. I'll get GD to email you the warrant, and then they'll have to. You can probably print it and just hand it to them the warrant.
By the way, I got to say something. I know it's a little off topic, but this is something that I think most people don't even realize. Carrying credit card debt can get expensive fast. And if you're only making the minimum payment each month,
Yeah, you're definitely not lying, yo.
it may take a long time to pay off the balance because so much of your payment goes toward interest. But that is where our sponsor, PDS Debt, can come in. This is where they can help you take back control,
Come on,
to
bro.
help you pay off your there to help. You hate having anything into
Come on, bro.
you
L
escape
ads, bro.
debt.
L ads.
According to the warrant, quote, now in the meantime, officers were gathering as much evidence as they could. According to the warrant, quote, the victim brought her journal, which was collected as evidence along with her
About that journal. Hey, that journal, man. Hey, that nigga hate to see that journal come through.
phone, which she provided consent for it to be forensically downloaded. Due to the very short time frame from when the crime occurred to the time reported to law enforcement, I directed her, along with her parents, to go to the Northport ER, Sarasota Memorial, to conduct a SAC kit, sexual assault kit, with the SANE nurse. I also inquired if they would be willing to participate in a forensic interview at the Child Protection Center. She and her parents all agreed and were more than willing to attend the interview as soon as possible. And by the way, with forensic interviews, these are very specialized, very specific, sensitive interviews if you're dealing with these conversations of alleged sexual abuse or sexual activity with a child or with a teenager. And we'll talk about them a little bit more. And to be clear, look, he's innocent unless proven guilty. Although, let's talk about this. This is going to be a problem for potential defense, it seems. Thanks to the forensic download of the reported victim's cell phone, detectives had access to more than 400 pages of text messages between her and Summer.
Okay, hold on. See, here's the thing too, though, y'all. This nigga weird as hell. 400 go back.
Pages of text.
400 pages, my nigga? So, like, let's talk about it, bro. Okay, the teacher, you know what I'm saying? He weird as fuck. You know, everything he did weird as fuck. The nigga should definitely be in jail forever. No doubt about that. But the kid, though. Why the hell is this kid texting this grown-ass man 400 pages? 400 pages? Are you serious right now? Nigga, I don't even think me and my girl have texted that much. Are you genuinely like 400 pages worth of messages, my nigga? Come on, bro. That's a lot of texting, bro. That's a lot of texting. You know what I'm saying? And I understand he's in the wrong because he's the adult. He knows what he doing, this and that. But shit, that kid, she ain't too young either, nigga. She knew what the fuck she was doing too, honestly. I mean, nigga, you're texting a grown-ass man, your teacher at that. You're a teacher. And then he's saying shit that you know that aren't good, that you know that you're not supposed to be talking about. Why are you even texting him? And then you still didn't tell your parents. You still wrote in your diary about it, and your dad had to find out. I'm not saying she's in the wrong. I'm just saying she's also not completely in the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as this nigga led her on, this bitch led him on too.
Messages between her and Summer.
Insane.
In addition to multiple mentions of sexual activity, Summer also allegedly tells her he loves her several times. Now, I'm going to be very clear. The warrant details.
She's just letting this shit slide. She's not going to her dad about it. She's not going to her mom about it. She's not going to her uncle. She's not going to the school. She's not going to nobody. The police. No one. You're letting this grown-ass man sit on your phone and tell you I love you. And you know it's wrong, so you're going to go write in your diary about it? Come on, bro. Like, nah, bro.
What this teen...
They both need to be locked up at this fucking point. Y'all both weird.
...apparently told...
honestly.
...forensic interviewers, but it is just... far too graphic to relay here.
Yeah.
But if the allegations are true.
And if it's far too graphic to relay here, that means she was saying some graphic shit too. And that's what it is.
His actions were brazen. Even allegedly going so far as...
Come on, bro. She could have stopped texting him. Why is there 400 pages of text messages? The nigga could have said some weird shit and you could have ended it right there. You didn't have to text the nigga back. What are you scared of? You have teachers, you have police, you have your parents, you have niggas around you that can help. Don't be scared. And this is for anybody else out there that's going through this or that has went through this or just whatever. If you're going through this, bro, if a nigga or a bitch, anybody texting you on some shit like that and you know you're a child or it's your child or something like that, come on, bro. Let's not let this shit keep happening, bro. If you're a child out there, bro, and some grown man or some grown woman is texting you on that, bro, like some sexy weird shit, bro, and you know damn well that you're not supposed to be talking about that, go to your mom, bro. Go to your dad. Go to your uncle. Go to the police office, my nigga. Go somewhere, bro. Don't just go to your diary. This bitch went to her diary about it. And like, she's still a kid. I think what, 11, 12, something like, I don't know. Come on, bro. You grown enough to know. You grown enough to know better though. Your dad shouldn't have had to went through your diary, my nigga. You shouldn't even have to went to your diary. You should have went and told your parents right away. But then a lot of people go through this, y'all. Like a lot of kids, a lot of people struggle with telling other people about this. It's a hard topic to talk about. So I totally get it. But it's just like, I'm not finna let myself get done like this. No, not.
Lay on top of this victim in a corner of the classroom, which she says he referred to as our corner. Now, the warrant narrative ends with this heartbreaking statement. Quote, she detailed in her interview that the reason she did not come forward was because she felt that if it was just happening to her, he would not do it to anyone else. Now, Summer's case is moved through...
Hold on, I'm confused. What is that? Wait, I'm confused. Wait.
The reason she did not come forward was because she felt, quote, she detailed in her interview. Now, the warrant narrative ends with this heartbreaking statement. Quote, she detailed in her interview that the reason she did not come forward was because she felt that if it was just happening to her, he would not do it to anyone else.
Okay, I see what she's saying. So she didn't want to even come forward because she feels like he's doing it to other people, which is probably true. He's definitely not just doing it to you. You're definitely not the first one. So I feel her on that, yeah.
Now, Summer's case has moved through the legal system.
This nigga's name is Summer, too. This nigga got a bitchy name. Nigga, nothing about you is sunshine. Nothing about you is summer. Nigga, this nigga's winter, bro.
Got an idea of the type and volume of evidence that Sarasota County prosecutors have been able to gather. For example, a witness and evidence list was submitted to the court, and it includes entries like the probable cause affidavit and arrest warrants, the alleged victim's diary, text messages, Snapchat messages, emails, and the list.
Snapchat? So you on Snap? This nigga like on everything, and you still letting him get through. That's even crazy. If he got through to her on Snap, if he got through to her on Snapchat, I don't even want to hear no more. Because there's no way he should have got to you on Snap. You had to add him back, bro. Come on, bro.
Includes tablet messages from some of Summer's family members, plus important school documents.
Y'all fuck with my Supreme shirt? Y'all see the Supreme? My bad.
That Summer would have been required to sign, like acceptance, receipt of School Board of Sarasota County HR policies and procedures, and Department of Choral and Vocal Studies, travel guidelines, regulations, procedures. And prosecutors could potentially also introduce jail tablet messages. And this is interesting because an SD card apparently showing security footage at the high school, that may be a part of this case as well. And while it may not show the inside of the classroom, that kind of visual evidence could potentially be used to corroborate when the victim was seen near Summer's classroom, right? Okay, so to help me break this down, I want to welcome on civil litigation attorney Chris Klotz. Chris, thanks so much for coming on. First, let's just
Chris ugly as hell. My bad, Chris.
I mean, the civil arena, before we even get to
look at Chris' camera, though. His camera nice and clear and shit. Okay, Chris, I like that cam, man.
Arena.
Look better than
you hear of a teacher accused of something like this, what is the potential liability for the school? What is the potential liability for the school district? Because I will tell you right now, at the time of this recording, I haven't seen a lawsuit filed or anything, but I got to ask that question.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we do these cases all the time at Alstock, Wick, and Crease and Overholt. We've got cases where teachers have had inappropriate relationships with students. The number one thing you really want to look for is what did the school have that would have caused them to be on notice that this teacher was doing that? And a couple interesting things that, the student said in the interview was that the teacher said, "Oh, we always get caught." And if you remember in reading the affidavit, there was an instance where there was another, I think, female teacher perhaps that came to the door and was knocking on the door. And, obviously when that teacher, whoever the female was that came in the room, there was something going on. The statement said that they had been on the floor, engaged in highly inappropriate behavior. So things like that where, a teacher's been in there, or they may have gotten caught, or a teacher may have seen something.
Nigga giddy as hell. So look how giddy this nigga is, bro.
An adult may have seen something can put the school on notice, because the school, needs to have some type of notice that there was something inappropriate going on, which is why that's an element of the case.
I just want to back up to that. What does a school do? They interview them. They probably do a background check, I imagine. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on how these interviews happen. Do they look at their prior work history? But how do you know? Like, how do you know? How do you properly do a thorough check? Because it does make me wonder, is there any way to protect against this? It seems to me.
Yeah, because I mean, like, even if you do background, I really feel like there's not, bro. You can do background checks, all that shit. They could be normal as fuck, but like in their head, bro, they're not. Like, they're genuinely can hide. Like, people can genuinely hide this shit. Like, that's crazy, man.
Probably cases where this came out of left field. We had no idea.
We're probably not gonna watch this whole video either, y'all. We pretty much got the gist of this shit.
I mean, what more can they do to do a background check versus looking back? Maybe we didn't ask enough questions, or we didn't look at this X, Y, and Z. I don't know.
Well, there's all different kinds of ways that a school can have notice. And I've seen teachers bounce around from school to school to school to school. They maybe have some reports that there was some type of inappropriate conduct. Maybe it didn't rise to the level of criminal prosecution, but there was some, report by a student that, something inappropriate had happened. And then they let the teacher, resign from that position. And then the next school district over, they've got another job. And so.
That's right, bro. They would get fired from that shit and then go to a different district or different school and still get hired. What the fuck are we doing?
Also be noticed. So if a teacher has bounced around a lot and they have not fully vetted their prior history at prior places of employment, then yeah, that can actually create the notice as well.
Yep.
And administrations have an obligation to kind of keep tabs on what's going on. Check in, do room checks with the teacher, see what's going on, see if there's kids hanging out in the teacher's room in between classes when you.
All right, let's skip to this end shit, bro. Can we get to the gist of this shit, man? What's gonna happen then, Brady? Come on, bro.
Or it may be a difficult case to suggest, hey, I didn't do any of this. I'm completely innocent. Is it the text messages, the volume, the content of the text messages that are going to be the most difficult to explain away?
Yeah. So in the first part of my career, I did a lot of criminal defense representation. So,
Bro, they're doing a whole bunch of talking, bro. Does this nigga go to jail or not? Hold on. Okay, I think they're finna talk about it right here. I'm just trying to get to the gifs, y'all.
in tune with the needs of somebody who's a survivor, and do it in the kindest way that can still get the information they need for the prosecution.
I want to go back to something that you said. Does she have to testify for this case to move forward? Because I have to imagine that it wouldn't be the first time that somebody maybe was able to come forward, tell their parents, tell school staff, tell law enforcement. But when it comes times to testify at trial, they maybe just they can't do it. They just can't do it. What happens in those scenarios? Does the case fall apart? Can they
It
just
better not fucking
introduce
fall apart.
pieces of the forensic examination? I don't know
Well, let me pause it. But it better not fall apart.
recorded or not. How does it work?
So with this question, you do get to a core constitutional right. And everybody has the right to confront those witnesses against them. And so if I was the defense attorney representing the teacher in this particular case, and the survivor child said they did not want to testify, I would file a motion to dismiss the case, because that child is the one who's brought the allegations.
True. So if the child don't even want to, I still feel like they should. Fuck all that.
That child is the main witness.
all
The
that.
state would then have to make a hard choice, or at least let the judge make a decision about whether the case can move forward without the child. Could it be that the diary of the child is enough? Could they even get the diary into evidence without the child testifying about the diary? Could the text messages from the teacher be enough? For instance, going back to the
Right, that too. Yeah.
the teacher sends inappropriate text messages. Could the act of sending the text messages enough to be some type of criminal violation? If the teacher is in possession of photographs and they're of the child, then the child may not have to testify that the photographs are of her if it's obvious that it's her. So maybe if it's just a photograph case, the child might not have to testify. So it very much depends on what charges the prosecutors bring and what ruling the judge might make on a constitutional issue of being able to confront your accusers.
Okay, Chris, sounding all smart and shit.
Addresses. Chris Klotz, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, man.
Always happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
That's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe on YouTube.
Brad pretty much told us a whole bunch of nothing. I don't know if he got convicted or what. I mean, I did skip a little bit, but I thought it was going to tell us at the end. I kind of think that shit was pointless, but at the end of the day, he's wrong. At the end of the day, he's wrong, bro. And at the end of the day, I kind of feel like she's a little bit wrong, too. She knew what she was doing. She knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Come on, bro. But then, you know, she is a child, so I'm not going to put that on her. She a child, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she's a child. He's a grown-ass man. He knew what the fuck he was doing. Put that nigga in jail, man. This is a W or L justice system, as in Flight would say, man. W or L justice system, bro. I mean, I didn't really hear him get locked up, and I also didn't really hear him not. So I don't know if he got locked up or not. But this story was crazy, man. This is some crazy shit. We hear about this too much, bro. We got to put a stop to this shit, bro. All these grown ass folks with these little ass kids, man. What's going on, bro? I don't like it. I do not like the sound of that shit. That shit sound weird, bro. Let's stop that shit, man. I'm proud of Gideon. I'm proud of Chris Hansen. All them good dudes out there with the shows and doing all this to stop the predators. I be seeing people on TikTok do that shit too. Hey, I love y'all, bro. Everybody who's stopping these predators, these weird ass niggas, man, get them off the streets, bro. Get them off the streets, man. If y'all fuck with it, comment, subscribe, like, tap that bell, man, so y'all get a notification every time I post. We're gonna do a reaction again next week, man, or this coming up week. Love y'all.